Greetings folks, today we're going to be looking at this beautiful balsa model all the way from Ukraine. This is the Shaka slope glider from FlightPoint.co in Ukraine. They are an outlet for Ukrainian models, discus launch gliders, F5K and this slope glider among other things. The owner of FlightPoint contacted me and said would I like to have a look at one of his Shaka gliders. They are sold as a balsa kit, but he had this one that was already made up and he said he could send it to me so I could have a look at it. You can't buy ready-made ones, you'd have to make the kit yourself, but if you have a look at the website, there's extensive photo instructions about how to build the Shaka. You can buy it in a couple of different versions, just the balsa, or the balsa plus the carbon fibre as well. I think you have to get your own covering to put on it. But oh boy, look at this. This is such a beautiful little model. So wingspan is 965 millimeters. Flying weight is about 220 grams. So it's a lightweight, light to medium wind sloper. Runs on, they suggest a 601S LiPo. I've got a 662S LiPo there, and a 4-channel receiver, and I'm using a little ESC as well in there because this is 2S. And mine actually comes out to about 212 grams, I think, so super lightweight, a little bit like the Alula, same sort of performance, I would imagine. Beautifully made, just has a couple of 9-gram servos in there. It all bolts together. It's worth having a look at the FlightPoint website. They do free international shipping on all orders, which is very cool. This arrived in Australia in about 12 days from it being sent. There's the space inside, a couple of servo wires running into there, enough space to put everything you need in. The pod just comes off like that, and wings come out. See, it's got a lovely semi-symmetrical airfoil. Has washout built into the wing tips. So, whoops, you line up the elevon with the wing tips, and that gives you enough washout, enough reflex for proper flying. There's the tail section there, and spar going through the middle. So it all packs down reasonably well. You would have to, of course, have some bags for it to put it all in, but yeah, that could pack down very nicely. Has the CG mark on here, which is pretty much just towards the front edge of the spar there, spar channel. The website says it takes about 5 to 7 hours to build. Fairly easy build, I think, and very cleverly thought out. The ribs come with little tabs on them so you can build it flat on a flat surface, and it'll have the right amount of washout and line up all correctly. Carbon fibre leading edge, couple of spars and balsa elevons. I'm going to have to be careful. I'm usually a bit rough with my landing spots for sloping, so this will be only for sort of light and medium wind I think, and I have to pick my spots where I've got nice soft grass landing areas. I do have a couple of spots that would be suitable, but some of them definitely aren't. Down the beach on a nice calm day, a nice light wind day would be beautiful, I think, because I could land in the sand then. But how about that? This is going to be interesting. They are so light. Now the recommended throws for the Shaka, aileron's about 30 degrees up and down, or up to 30 degrees, and elevator 10 to 15 degrees up and down. A bit of differential, bit of aileron differential helps too, apparently. They recommend 20 to 40% differential. So I'll show you the mixing I've done. I have aileron, elevator, rudder inputs with 100% with 30% expo on the inputs. And then in the mixer page, an aileron mix of 30 for elevator and 50 for aileron. That's sort of reducing the elevator throws and keeping the 50% aileron throws. And a differential of 40 and minus 40 on the ailerons. And that gives me what I want. Okay, now it's time to give it a quick glide test just to see if we're roughly in the right area. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Time to maiden the little Shaka Slope Wing. Conditions are good, decent wind, good direction, no hang gliders here. Let's see how we go. Oh yeah, feels excellent. Got a nice-ish landing area behind there. Shouldn't do too much damage to it. Check my CG. Yeah, it's got to be about right. Yep. Oh, lovely. Need a bit of reflex. And there we go. Oh, nice. Oh yeah. I'll have to check the wind. It's about 10 knots, I think. That's still need a bit of reflex. Too much. Too much, that is. I think we're about right now. Oh man, this is beautiful. Hands off. Oh, wow, so smooth. I could dial down the elevator a bit, I think, or give it a bit more expo. Ah, that is cruising. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it's got a bit too much. Let's bring it into land. Somehow. It's going to be hard to land. Oh, we'll keep flying, eh? Bit of a roll, doing it easy. Stally loop. Easy on the loop, and it works beautifully. Oh, nice. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, as long as you don't whack the loop around too much, control the loop and you're good. The throw's a little bit too high for the elevator, so I'll bring it in if I can. Oh, oh well, that's down. Whew. So 25 on the elevator. See how that feels. Delightful. I haven't sloped many planks really. I've never flown a properly designed one, or one that was designed for the slope. But gosh, I can see why people like them. This is beautiful. Wow, you can really just throw it around. This is fantastic. Oh, beautiful. Oh man, turns on a dime. Oh, wow, that's fantastic. Loving it. This is flying just beautifully. Maybe 5 to 10 knots, I guess. Just so smooth and controllable. Flies inverted really nicely. Rolls and loops are cool. Just want to be careful when you're landing it, I guess. You wouldn't want to land it on these sharp spines or roots or anything like that. Don't know how this is going to go, but always got to try it. Oh, look at that, no dramas at all. Oh, wind's gone light, but it's handling it. Wow, it's so smooth now. Feels like it's on the minimum. Nearly lost it. Come on, up you come. There we go, into the lift again. Wind's just dropped down a little bit. Let's get a bit more height. Woohoo! So that is a beautiful little slope wing. Lightweight, wind strength is now only getting down to sort of like 5 or 6 knots, and it is just reveling in that sort of wind strength. Can handle stronger too, could even handle lighter I think, but yeah, so smooth, manoeuvrable, just beautiful. Double bounce.